Hi there! Welcome to the last video of the year. Today I will make a video about how to build a sentence with knowing only a few words in Dutch. And with this video you can find out whether you have enough knowledge for starting A1 book or course. And you can also find out what you still need to learn to be able to make sentences or start making sentences in Dutch. I will also upload a document to my website, cleardutch.nl, where you can see all the things you can study, like a checklist. The numbers, that will give you the possibility to speak, basically, or write sentences, to make sentences just with very few knowledge. All right, let's get started. So what do we need to make a sentence? Well, we always need a subject. Usually that's a person, and we need a verb. Most of the time that's an action. So I will call them person and action. You can use a name for a person, but you can also use these personal pronouns. We use them a lot. Words like I, you, he, she, we, you guys, they. Yeah, so those are these. Ik, jij, hij, I, you, he, etc. But you can also make it a bit more interesting and describe the profession, like the secretaresse, or the gender, een man, a man. Twee studenten, it's nice to add numbers here. Mijn moeder, like my mom, it's also nice to know the word mijn, my, the possessive pronouns. But you can also already make a sentence without knowing any of these and just using a name. Alright, or you can use ik all the time, that's what usually happens. And then we have a person and we need an action. A verb, action verbs. So cooking, making, speaking, dancing, etc. But you need to know how to make the root of the verb and how to conjugate it. So I have another video about this. And also some free materials to practice with it, exercises on my website, cleardutch.nl. So in short, if you talk about yourself with the word ik, you're gonna need just the root, which is the verb without en. So ik drink, ik werk, ik dans. Right? If you are talking about someone else, you add a T to it. Hij drinkt, he drinks. Hij werkt, he works. Hij danst, he dances. If you talk about more than one person, so plurals, we, you guys, they, Maria and Tom, twee studenten, then you're gonna need just the full verb as you see them here. So that's, in short, conjugating verbs, but of course you need to look into it a bit more closely and practice with some exercises. Alright, so now we officially can make sentences. We have a person, ik, or Maria. And we have a verb that we can match in the correct form. Ik werk, Maria werkt. So that is a very short sentence, right? We have two words only. Okay, so we can add something, some extras, extra information. Some verbs even require extra information, usually an object. For example, maken means to make. If you say ik maak, then everybody will be wondering, what are you making, right? Ik maak, you always make something. I make is incomplete, right? So we need some objects. Ik maak een boek, ik maak een website, ik maak pizza, ik maak soep. Well, I don't make Dutch, but ik spreek Nederlands, I speak Dutch. Ik dans salsa, ik e-mail het plan. Ik mail het plan. Yeah, we have a verb for emailing. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Ik studeer economie, I study economy. Ik drink water. So these are objects. I just put some simple objects here, but you can find more in the document on my website. Well, then we still have a very short sentence, right? 3 items, or I should say sentence parts only. So we can add some more extra information, like the time, like nu. Now, ik maak nu pizza. I'm making pizza right now. Usually the time goes straight after the verb. So out of all the extra information, the time is usually first. And the place is usually last. But Dutch word order can be tricky. If you say it in the wrong order, usually people still understand you. Yeah. So you can add a place, like here, right here, in het centrum, op het station, at the station, thuis, at home, bij mijn moeder, at my mom's. You can add a place, with whom. So met is with. So met Laura, with Laura. And if you're going somewhere, you can add transportation methods. For example, met de bus, met de trein, met de boot, met de helikopter, met de kano, met de scooter, anything. You just say met de and then the transportation method. Alright, so now we can make sentences that are already a bit longer. Let me give you an example of that. Let me see. Ik maak nu pizza. Ik studeer elke dag met mijn zus. I study every day with my sister. You can make many different sentences already if you know these words. I have more times, so for the times it would be useful to study the days of the week, but you can learn also the months. That they are very similar to English, so that might be an easy way to start. The numbers, they are quite basic. You do need to study some numbers. For the place, we have some words that are also very similar to English in the document, like restaurant, hotel, station, that kind of words. Yeah, so you can already start making sentences like that. It sounds, I don't know, I think it sounds easy, but yeah, that's just me. I'm Dutch. What do I know? Who am I to judge? So you need a person, an action. Make sure to conjugate the verb in the correct form to match it with the person. You need sometimes an object is obligated, sometimes it's just for free. Let's say free choice. Here are the extras. I just want to, just to make you curious or enthusiastic about what you can do. There's some other challenges or things you can add to your sentence, but they need a little bit of studying. So you can make a sentence negative with niet or geen. So you have to study a little bit when to use niet, when to use geen. In short, you use geen with nouns, things, but that's really short. For example, ik maak nu geen pizza. Of ik studeer niet elke dag met mijn zus. Yeah? So you can make sentences negative. Sorry. You can make a question. Studeer jij elke dag? You do need to swap the action and the person. You can start a question with the verb. Okay, now I'm already getting into the explanation. I wanted to make it short, but okay. Waar studeer jij? You can also make questions with the question words. Waar, hoe, wanneer, met wie, waarom, where, why, what, how. Right? You can make sentences with two verbs using modal verbs like moeten. Because I said ik maak pizza, but you can also say instead of I make pizza, I have to make pizza. Or to talk about the future with gaan, I'm going to make pizza. Ik moet pizza maken. I have to. Ik ga pizza maken. Just keep in mind, second verb goes in the full form at the end. That's really short. You need to practice that. You can make sentences with hebben and zijn. These are irregular verbs, but hebben is usually used to describe that you possess something, you have something. For example, ik heb een boek. Of wij hebben, let me just use a different subject. Wij hebben een kat. We have a cat. And zijn is probably the most irregular verbs of all times in most languages. Zijn is conjugated. Ik ben, jij bent, hij is, wij zijn. In short. I am, you are, he is, we are. And we use it to, they are not really action verbs, these two. So that's why I say you can make sentences with these as a different topic. It's a different grammar thing. But they work the same as in English, so maybe you can do it. Ik ben Maria. Well, I'm not Maria, but yeah. Ik ben dokter. Of hij is intelligent. So you can make sentences like these. And last but not least, you can combine two sentences with these connectors, or the correct grammar term is conjunctions. But I can also call them gluing words, because these conjunctions, they glue two sentences together. So maar means but, want means because, en means and, of means or, and dus means so. This will all be in the document that I will upload to my website. Don't worry that you don't follow or remember all of this, because I'm giving you a lot of info. These are just to I don't know, so you have something to look forward to, so you will be able to make more complex sentences, which I think is fun. So you can combine two sentences. For example, ik maak pizza, maar, this is the conjunction, so I make it with big letters just for you to see the structure of the sentence. Maar ik heb geen tomaten. I have no tomatoes. Problem. So you see here is one sentence with a person, an action verb, an object, and then it's glued together with this conjunction to this second sentence that also starts with a person, with the verb, this in this case hebben, with a negation, and with an object. Tomatoes. I make pizza, but I don't have tomatoes. And like that you can use these 5 words to combine 2 sentences without too much complication. There are more conjunctions, but they cause a lot of word order chaos. That's for later, A2 level. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I would love it if you'd like my video and subscribe with the bells on, of course, but that's just up to you. For now, I can just wish you a great oud en nieuw. Oud en nieuw. Oud en nieuw, which is like the New Year's Eve. And tot volgend jaar. See you next year.